Finding an apartment can be stressful, especially if your credit score isn't ideal. Many landlords check credit reports to assess reliability, and a low score may make you feel like your options are limited. But don't worry, there are practical steps you can take to improve your chances of securing a rental, even with bad credit. In this video, we'll walk you through proven strategies, from preparing your documents to negotiating with landlords. Let's start by understanding why credit matters in the rental process and how you can work around it. Landlords use credit scores as a quick way to gauge a potential tenant's financial responsibility. A higher score suggests you pay your bills on time, while a lower score can raise concerns about missed payments or debt. However, a bad credit score doesn't automatically disqualify you from renting. Many landlords are willing to consider the bigger picture, especially if you can show stability in other areas. Understanding this can help you approach the rental process with more confidence and prepare to address any concerns up front. Before you start your apartment search, it's important to know exactly what's on your credit report. Sometimes, errors or outdated information can drag your score down unnecessarily. Request a free copy of your credit report from the major bureaus and review it carefully. If you spot any mistakes, dispute them right away. Correcting errors can give your score a quick boost and help you present a more accurate picture to potential landlords. This proactive step shows responsibility and can make a difference in your rental application. When your credit isn't perfect, strong personal and professional references can help reassure landlords. Ask previous landlords, employers, or even colleagues to write letters vouching for your reliability and character. These references can highlight your on-time rent payments, steady employment, and overall trustworthiness. Having a few solid letters ready to share with potential landlords can set you apart from other applicants and help offset concerns about your credit history. Landlords want to know you can afford the rent, regardless of your credit score. Gather recent pay stubs, bank statements, or tax returns to prove your income. If you have a stable job or multiple sources of income, make sure to highlight this in your application. Demonstrating that you have the means to pay rent consistently can help ease a landlord's concerns about your credit and show that you're a responsible tenant. If your credit is less than ideal, offering a larger security deposit can make your application more appealing. This extra money provides landlords with a financial cushion and shows your commitment to the rental. Some landlords may even accept a higher deposit in place of a perfect credit score. Be prepared to discuss this option and have the funds available if needed. It's a practical way to demonstrate your seriousness and reduce the landlord's risk. A cosigner with good credit can help you secure an apartment when your own credit is lacking. This person agrees to take responsibility for the lease if you're unable to pay. Landlords are often more willing to rent to someone with a cosigner because it reduces their risk. Make sure your cosigner understands their obligations and is comfortable with the arrangement. Having a reliable cosigner can open doors to better rental opportunities. Large property management companies often have strict credit requirements, but private landlords may be more flexible. Private owners are sometimes willing to overlook credit issues if you can show steady income and good references. When searching for apartments, focus on listings from individual landlords and smaller buildings. These opportunities can give you more room to negotiate and explain your situation directly. Honesty is key when discussing your credit history with potential landlords. Address your credit issues up front and explain any circumstances that led to a low score, such as medical bills or temporary unemployment. Being transparent shows integrity and can help build trust. Landlords appreciate applicants who are upfront about their situation and willing to provide additional information or documentation if needed. A rental resume is a document that outlines your rental history, employment, references, and other relevant details. Creating a professional rental resume can help you stand out and make a positive impression, even if your credit isn't perfect. Include information about your previous residences, contact details for past landlords, your job, and any references. This organized approach shows you're serious and prepared. If you've rented before and have a history of paying rent on time, make sure to highlight this in your application. Positive rental history can sometimes outweigh a low credit score in a landlord's eyes. Provide contact information for previous landlords who can confirm your reliability. This can reassure new landlords that you're a responsible tenant, regardless of your credit. If you have the financial means, offering to pay several months' rent up front can make your application more attractive. This reduces the landlord's risk and shows you're financially responsible. Not all landlords will accept this, but it's worth offering if you're able. Paying rent in advance can sometimes help you secure an apartment that might otherwise be out of reach due to your credit. If you're open to sharing an apartment, consider finding roommates with stronger credit. Many landlords look at the combined credit and income of all tenants. Having a roommate with good credit can help balance out your own score and improve your chances of approval. Make sure everyone is clear about their responsibilities and that all names are on the lease. Some landlords and property managers don't require a credit check at all. These listings are often found in smaller buildings or through private owners. Search online for no credit check apartments or check local classifieds. While these rentals may have other requirements, they can be a good option if your credit is a major barrier. Rental brokers can help you find apartments that match your situation. They often have access to listings that aren't advertised publicly and can advocate on your behalf. Be upfront with the broker about your credit challenges so they can focus on landlords who are more flexible. While brokers may charge a fee, their expertise can save you time and increase your chances of finding a suitable place. Sometimes, a heartfelt personal letter can make a difference. Write to the landlord explaining your situation, what led to your credit issues, and why you'd be a great tenant. Highlight your job, stability, references, and any steps you've taken to improve your financial situation. A sincere letter can help humanize your application and show that you're more than just a credit score. Don't be afraid to negotiate with landlords. If your credit is a concern, offer solutions like a higher deposit, shorter lease, or additional references. Some landlords may be willing to adjust terms to accommodate your situation. Approach negotiations respectfully and be prepared to compromise. Flexibility and open communication can help you reach an agreement that works for both parties. It's important to know your rights as a renter. Laws vary by location, but many areas have rules about how landlords can use credit information. Research local tenant laws or consult a legal expert if you're unsure. Understanding your rights can help you avoid discrimination and ensure you're treated fairly throughout the rental process. While you're searching for an apartment, take steps to improve your credit for the future. Pay bills on time, reduce outstanding debt, and avoid taking on new credit obligations. Even small improvements can make a difference over time. Not only will this help with future rentals, but it can also benefit your overall financial health. Unfortunately, people with bad credit can be targets for rental scams. Be cautious of listings that seem too good to be true or landlords who ask for money before you've seen the apartment. Always verify the legitimacy of the property and never send money without a signed lease. Protect yourself by researching landlords and using reputable rental platforms. Keep thorough records of all communications, payments, and agreements with landlords. Save copies of emails, receipts, and your lease. Documentation can protect you in case of disputes and shows that you're organized and responsible. This habit is especially important if your credit is a concern, as it demonstrates your commitment to transparency and accountability. Apartments that are flexible about credit often get rented fast. Have all your documents, references, and deposit ready so you can act quickly when you find a suitable place. Being prepared can give you an edge over other applicants and help you secure the apartment before someone else does. Subletting can be a good option if you're struggling to get approved for a lease. Some tenants need someone to take over their lease temporarily and may not require a credit check. Look for sublet opportunities through friends, online platforms, or community boards. Make sure to get the landlord's approval before moving in to avoid any issues. Short-term rentals, such as month-to-month leases or furnished apartments, may have more relaxed credit requirements. These options can give you a place to stay while you work on improving your credit or search for a longer-term solution. Check local listings and online platforms for flexible rental options. Some services allow you to pay rent online and report your payments to credit bureaus. Using these platforms can help you build a positive rental history and improve your credit over time. Ask your landlord if they accept online payments through such services, and consider signing up to track your progress. Many cities and nonprofit organizations offer rental assistance programs for people with financial challenges. These programs can help with deposits, rent payments, or even connect you with landlords who are more flexible about credit. Research what's available in your area and see if you qualify for support. First impressions matter. When communicating with landlords, always be polite, professional, and respectful. Dress neatly for viewings, respond promptly to messages, and show that you're serious about renting. A positive attitude can help you stand out, even if your credit isn't perfect. With bad credit, you may need to adjust your expectations about location, amenities, or price. Focus on finding a safe and comfortable place that fits your budget, even if it's not your dream apartment. Once you've improved your credit, you'll have more options in the future. Rejection is part of the process, especially with credit challenges. Don't get discouraged if you're turned down a few times. Stay positive, keep searching, and learn from each experience. Persistence pays off, and the right apartment is out there for you. Before signing a lease, read the agreement carefully. Make sure you understand all terms, including rent, amount, deposit, maintenance responsibilities, and penalties for breaking the lease. If anything is unclear, ask questions or seek legal advice. Understanding your lease protects you from surprises and ensures a smooth rental experience. If you have pets, check the landlord's pet policy before applying. Some landlords are more flexible if you can provide references for your pet or pay a pet deposit. Being upfront about your pets and showing you're a responsible owner can help you find a pet-friendly apartment, even with credit challenges. Landlords may run background checks in addition to credit checks. Be prepared to explain any issues, such as past evictions or legal matters. Providing context and showing how you've moved forward can help reassure landlords. Honesty and preparation are key to overcoming concerns. Let friends, family, and colleagues know you're looking for an apartment. Personal connections can lead to opportunities that aren't advertised publicly. Someone in your network may know of a landlord willing to work with tenants who have credit challenges. Don't underestimate the power of word of mouth in your search. Some employers offer housing assistance or have partnerships with local landlords. Ask your HR department if any programs are available. Employer-backed housing can sometimes bypass strict credit requirements and provide you with more options. Some neighborhoods have more flexible landlords or a higher number of private rentals. Research different areas to find where your chances are best. Consider factors like safety, transportation, and amenities, but be open to exploring new locations if it increases your options. If you're having trouble getting approved for a long-term lease, ask if a month-to-month option is available. Landlords may be more willing to take a chance on a short-term arrangement, giving you time to prove yourself as a reliable tenant. Many cities have online groups or forums dedicated to housing. Join these communities to find leads on apartments, get advice, and connect with landlords who may be more flexible about credit. These groups can be a valuable resource in your search. If you can be flexible about your move-in date, you may have more options. Some landlords need to fill vacancies quickly and may be willing to overlook credit issues for tenants who can move in right away. Let landlords know if you're available for immediate occupancy. Most landlords charge an application fee to cover the cost of background and credit checks. Be prepared to pay these fees and factor them into your budget as you apply for multiple apartments. Keep receipts and ask for details about what the fee covers. Keep track of the apartments you've applied to, the documents you've submitted, and the landlords you've contacted. Use a spreadsheet or notebook to stay organized. This will help you follow up on applications and avoid missing important deadlines. If your application is rejected, politely ask the landlord for feedback. Understanding their concerns can help you improve your next application. Sometimes, a simple explanation or additional documentation can change their mind or help you succeed elsewhere. Once you secure an apartment, focus on building a positive relationship with your landlord. Pay rent on time, communicate openly, and respect the property. A good relationship can lead to better references and more flexibility if you need to move or renew your lease in the future. Even after you've moved in, continue working on your financial habits. Set up automatic payments, budget carefully, and monitor your credit. Good habits will help you avoid future credit issues and make renting easier down the road. Finding an apartment with bad credit is an achievement. Take a moment to celebrate your persistence and hard work. Moving into a new place is a fresh start, and you've proven that challenges can be overcome with the right approach. Enjoy your new home and the stability it brings. To wrap up, remember that bad credit doesn't have to stop you from renting an apartment. With preparation, honesty, and persistence, you can find a place to call home. Focus on what you can control, gather strong references, show proof of income, and be proactive in your search. Each step you take brings you closer to your goal. Good luck on your apartment hunt!